Namaste and welcome back to West Montessori Learning Center and its distance learning center. I am Ranjan Dakal back again with the topic fractions of class 5. Today we are going to discuss about what fractions are, how to do simple mathematic operations on fractions. Getting started with, let's define what a fraction is. A fraction is, it describes a part of a whole, and the fraction is in the form of a divided by b, where a is called numerator and b is called denominator. The top part of the fractions, that is called numerator, and the bottom part is called denominator. Now if we take an example, 3 upon 4, it means 3 out of 4. If 4 is divided into, if it is divided into 4 equal parts, then if we take 3 parts, it's 3 out of 4, 3 by 4. If we take 2 equal parts, 2 out of 4, 2 by 4. Here in this example, 3 by 4 fractions, 3 is the numerator and 4 is the denominator. Moving on to, basically on the basis of denominator, there are two types of fractions. The first one is like fractions and the second one is unlike fractions. Here we can see the two groups of fractions that I have kept, group first and group second. The group first, 1 by 5, 3 by 5, 2 by 5, 4 by 5, 6 by 5. Group second, 3 by 4, 5 by 6, 1 by 3, 4 by 7 and 9 by 9. Now here, if we compare these two, the denominator is same in case of group I. Let's check, it's all 5 in all those 5 fractions. 1 by 5, 3 by 5, that means those fractions, they have same denominator. Now a fraction with same denominator are like fractions. Moving on to the second group of fractions, the denominator in all the 5 fractions are different. 3 by 4, 4 is denominator. 5 by 6, 6 is denominator. 1 by 3, 3 is denominator. 4 by 7, 7 is denominator. 9 by 9, 9 is denominator. That means if the denominator of the group of fractions are different, those type of fractions are called unlike fractions. Now moving on to the comparison between numerator and denominator, fractions can be divided into proper fractions and improper fractions. Now proper fractions means whose numerator is smaller than denominator. 3 out of 4, 3 is smaller than 4. 2 out of 11, 2 is smaller than 11. 6 out of 9, 6 is smaller than 9. These are the proper fractions. Whereas if the denominator are smaller, or you can say numerator are greater than denominator, then that type of fractions, they are called improper fractions. 5 by 2, 5 is greater than 2. 8 by 5, 8 is greater than 5. Now these are the examples of the improper fractions. These improper fractions, they can be converted into mixed fractions. A mixed fractions is composed of a whole number and its fractions. Now here 6 whole 2 by 3, 18 whole 5 by 4 and 2 whole 2 by 5. They are the examples of the mixed fractions, or we just say mixed numbers too. Now we can easily convert improper fractions into the mixed fractions. Let's take an example here. Now improper fractions means numerator is greater than denominator. Now I have taken an example, 48 by 5. Now to convert it into mixed fraction, we first divide by 5. Let's divide by 5. 5 9s are 45. That means 48 divided by 5 will be equals to 9 and a remainder of 3. We do not use decimal in fractions. I repeat again, 48 divided by 5 means 5 9s are 45 and remainder 3. That means 48 by 5 can be written as 9 whole. 5 9s are 45. That's why 9 whole. And what is remainder? 3. Now remainder is written in the numerator and 5 itself is a denominator. The denominator never changes, denominator. The 5 is denominator, 9 is 5 9s are 45, and 3 is the remainder written in numerator. Similarly, we can convert these mixed fractions into the improper fractions too. Again, I have taken an example. There is an example of a mixed fractions, 9 whole 3 by 5. Now what we have to do is we just have to multiply 5 and 9 and then add the 3. 5 into 9 plus 3. 9 5s are 48. Sorry, 9 5s are 45 plus 3 48. 48 divided by 5. If we compare these two, look, 48 by 5 is a improper fractions, converted into 9 whole 3 by 5 is a mixed fractions. Like 9 whole 3 by 5 is a mixed fraction, converted into 48 by 5, which is improper fractions. A mixed fraction is always an improper fraction. We can now today we also continue with simplifications of like fractions, and I am focusing on first on addition and subtraction. That is what happens. It's very simple. Now let's take two like fractions, 1 by 8 and 3 by 8. Here the denominator is same, that's why they are like fractions, 8 and 8. What we do it, we just simply add the numerator. What is the numerator in first fraction? 1. What is the numerator in second fraction? 3. 1 plus 3 gives 4. Now 4 and denominator is same, that's why we write it same. 4 divided by 8. Now we can reduce it into lowest term, 1 by 2, or simply 4 by 8 will also be correct. Before solving problems on additions and subtractions, we must, if the question is given, fraction is given in the terms of mixed fraction, then we have to convert it into improper fractions and then follow the process. And same as that of addition, instead of plus we use minus for the subtraction. That means if it would have been subtraction, then 1 minus 3, it will be minus 2 divided by 8. I think you are clear with the concept I have given you today. That means what fractions? Fractions is a number that is in the form of a divided by b. The a called as numerator, b called as denominator. If 3 by 4 is a fraction, then 3 means 3 out of 4. On the basis of denominator, there are two types of fractions, like and unlike fractions. If the denominator is same, the group of fractions are like, and if the denominator is different, the group of fractions are unlike. Now moving on to proper and improper, these types of fraction is on the basis of comparison between numerator and denominator. If the numerator is smaller than denominator, proper fraction. If the numerator is greater than the denominator, then it's a improper fractions. Improper fractions can be converted into mixed fraction, and mixed fractions also can be converted into improper fractions. I hope you'll understand what I try to teach you today. In the next video, I will continue with simplifications of unlike fractions. Till then, all of you stay safe. Thank you. Bye bye.